What's up YouTube, Alvaro here. Welcome to the Bilingual Stock Market channel again. In this channel we talk about the stock market and we do it in two different languages, English and Spanish. So if English is not your cup of tea, you can also watch this for the same video narrated by me in Spanish. And in this video, and as I am doing it Mondays through Thursdays, I want to make a quick stock market update going over what happened today in the S&P 500, which is the most important index of the United States stock market. And at the end of the video, I will be breaking down from a technical standpoint the three stocks on the top of my watch list for tomorrow's trading session. So let's get started, guys. And well, guys, once again, we had a horrible day in Wall Street, okay? So pretty much the four major indices of the stock market closed negative on the day, except for the Dow Jones. The Dow Jones had pretty much a flat day, up 0.07%. The Russell 2000 was the worst performing sector out of the bunch, down 2.31%. The Nasdaq 100 also down on the day, negative on the day, 1.68%, and the S&P 500 closed the day down 0.55% rather, right? And what you guys can see on your screens is the S&P 500. This is a 1 hour chart of this index. And remember what I said yesterday, guys, in yesterday's video. I said that the most important level of support for the bulls in today's trading session was going to be 39.15. And I also said that the overhead resistance for the bulls in this index was going to be 39.50, give or take. So the bulls failed today at 39.40, all right, and we started to sell off, all right, all day long. And once 39.15 was broken, we saw a massive move to the downside, okay? And I also said in yesterday's video that if 39.15 happened, it will be broken today. The next foreseeable level of support in the S&P 500 was going to be 38.87. We actually closed at 38.89, okay? So tomorrow we have a very important level of support once again in the S&P 500 for the bulls, which is going to be 38.85, all right? And if the bears happen to take on this level of support, then the next foreseeable level of support that I am going to be taking a look at in the S&P 500 is going to be 38.18, okay? And let's hope, guys, the bears not to break 38.18 to the downside, because if that happens, we might see 38.50 or 38.20, 38.18. Hopefully, worst case scenario, guys, because I don't want to think about the 3700s, okay? Oh no. But it could happen, right? I mean, what about a huge leg down to 37.23, 37.30? Who knows, guys? Who knows? So we are at a very tricky spot over here, guys, okay? Let's see what happens tomorrow. Tomorrow, the S&P 500 could definitely pick a direction, all right? And as overhead resistance, we can say that 39.42, all right, the spot in which the bulls failed today, is very likely to act as overhead resistance tomorrow if this index happens to pull up. Okay, so watch out tomorrow, guys. 39.40, 39.44 to the upside. And let's see if the bulls can actually open the trading session above 39.15, or if the bulls can open the session above 38.88, okay, or 38.85. So watch out for these levels tomorrow in the S&P 500, guys. And when it comes to the three stocks on the top of my watch list, guys, for tomorrow's trading session, the first one is going to be American Airlines, ticker symbol AAL. And in the case of American Airlines, guys, I mean, you guys know that I am also a long-term investor, right? But I would never invest at a long-term in airlines, okay? Most of the airlines, or actually all of them, have horrible balance sheets, all right? With a lot of debt. So I would not recommend anyone to invest in any airline at a long term. However, we know that airlines are going to be a great beneficiary of the reopening of the world, and certainly we have had some setbacks here and there when it comes to the reopening. We are having some new lockdowns in Europe and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, we are reopening back up the world anytime soon. And as I said before, then the airlines, okay, are going to be a great beneficiary of this situation, okay? And in the case of American Airlines, guys, and I am going to pull up here the 3-year chart. Take a look at that. American Airlines is still, let me see right here. So American Airlines is still 31% of pre-COVID-19 levels, all right? So despite the fact that American Airlines has been running up a lot lately, we still find this stock at a very attractive with a very attractive discount, okay? And if I pull up here the 4-hour chart, so I can tell you guys what's my plan when it comes to American Airlines. So I am going to zoom in here and take a look at this, guys. American Airlines closed the day today down 2% at $21.81, and this is my plan. Okay, $22 is a critical level of support for American Airlines, okay, like critical. And why? Well, because $22 is a former support, or $22 acted rather as a support in 3 opportunities in the past, okay, 1, 2, and 3, all right? And it was also a very strong resistance for American Airlines from late February and during the first days of March. So American Airlines breaks today to the downside a very important level of support. So if tomorrow I see American Airlines opening above $22 per share, all right, and if the market, as a whole looks bullish, I might be picking up some shares of American Airlines, and my idea would be writing them up to the 50 SMA on the 4-hour chart at $23.89 or $24 per share, okay? On the flip side, if the market as a whole keeps on dropping, then I have another entry price for American Airlines at $20.55, guys. And take a look at this. $20.55 coincides with the 180 SMA on the 4-hour chart, and $20.50 is also a previous support, or has acted as a previous support rather, for American Airlines in 1, 2, 3, and 4 times in the past. Okay, so what's out tomorrow for American Airlines, guys? Either breaking above $22, all right, which in which case it could be a momentum play up to the 50 SMA on the 4-hour chart, or all right, dropping down to $20.60 per share. Watch out then for American Airlines tomorrow, okay? And the second stock of this video, guys, is going to be Volkswagen, all right? The ticker symbol of Volkswagen is a bit long. It is VWAGY. There you go, Volkswagen. And by the way, this stock was a suggestion of one of the viewers of our videos in Spanish. His name is Ivan, and I'm telling you guys, if you want me to break down any stock in these videos that we are posting Mondays through Thursdays, please drop a comment down below and let me know about it, okay? Well, and in the case of Volkswagen, guys, you guys know that I am an ultra Tesla bull, all right? And I truly believe that once the new Gigafactory in Berlin, right, is up and running, Tesla will absolutely dominate Europe. Not to mention Tesla, all right, rolling out next year the Model 2, okay, which is going to be a $25,000 vehicle that is going to fit very well into the European budgets, all right? So I will never, guys, invest in any legacy automaker company at a long term. That's just the truth, okay? I wish Volkswagen well, all right? I think that they are trying to get on the train a bit late, all right? And I think that Tesla has a total and an amazing advantage in regards to all of the legacy automakers when it comes to manufacturing efficiency, when it comes to technology, not to mention when it comes to autonomous driving technology, right? But well, at the end of the day, Tesla won't be able to sell all of the electric vehicles that the world needs. So in Europe, we're going to need a third or fourth player, right, in that market. So maybe Volkswagen could be a third or a fourth player, all right, after Tesla. So in the also Volkswagen announced like 2 or 3 weeks ago a plan to invest $34 billion in electric vehicles infrastructure. Okay, so Volkswagen is like, you know, trying to get serious when it comes to electric vehicles, and that actually gave rise to a very nice run-up for Volkswagen. Take a look at this, guys. Volkswagen was pretty much that money from, this was July of last year until January of this year. Okay, once this company started to move forward when it comes to electric vehicles, then the stock, okay, started to pull up consistently, and it actually went up, guys, a lot. This stock went up 127%. Unbelievable, guys. Okay, who would have thought this, right? From January of this year until this was March 17th, okay, which was the day in which Volkswagen got to a new all-time high at $48.72. Okay, so you guys know that I will never ever invest in any legacy automaker at a long term. However, I could take a swing trade with any legacy automaker stock. So in the case of Volkswagen, I am going to zoom in here. If I happen to see Volkswagen, guys, pulling back down to the 50 SMA on the 4-hour chart at $30.50, I think that would be a very decent spot to pick up some shares of this automaker, okay? And say that you buy 50 or 100 shares of Volkswagen at $30 or $30.50, and if you write them up to the next foreseeable level of resistance at $39, $40 per share, we're talking about a 22% profit, guys. So that's a very, very solid profit, taking into account that I am talking about a swing trade, okay? So in my case, if I see Volkswagen at the $30, I will probably be starting a swing position in Volkswagen, okay? And the third and last stock of this video, guys, is going to be good old Facebook. And in the case of Facebook, guys, it went down today 2.92%. It closed today's trading session at $282.14. And take a look at this, guys. This is a beautiful and impeccable uptrend channel on the 4-hour chart, okay? Despite the fact that today Facebook sold off in a massive way, okay? As I said before, it pulled back today almost 3%, okay? But take a look at this, guys. This red line at $280, okay, coincides with the 50 SMA on the 4-hour chart. Here you guys can see the 50 SMA, all right, and it also coincides with the lower line of this uptrend channel on the 4-hour chart. And on top of that, okay, $280 per share was a very important level of resistance for Facebook in 1, 2, 3, and 4 opportunities in the past. So what's my plan when it comes to Facebook, guys? If I see Facebook tomorrow, okay, pulling back to $280 and finding some sort of support at this price, I will be probably picking up 30 or 40 shares of Facebook, and my idea would be writing them up to the $300 per share, which is an area of resistance in which Facebook failed on March 22nd, okay? However, if the market as a whole drops a lot tomorrow, I have a second spot for Facebook. My second entry price in the case of Facebook is going to be $265 per share. And why? Well, because $265 is a previous important area of support for Facebook. So take a look at this. $265 already acted as a support for this stock in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times before, guys. So if Facebook happens to drop in an aggressive way, it is very but very likely to find a good support at $265. And check this out, guys, because as I said before, my price target in this case is $300. So say that you pick some shares of Facebook at $265 and you write them up to $300. We are talking about an 11% profit. And the profit from $280, correct, per share up to $300 would be, let me pull up this here, would be a 6.37% profit, okay? So Facebook looks very but very bullish. On the 4-hour chart, the RSI is at 42 points, okay? So Facebook is neither oversold nor overbought. And yeah, definitely, guys, $280, okay? I am definitely picking up some shares of Facebook if it shows some sort of support at this price. And remember, guys, that Facebook has been uptrending recently on the news that they might roll out or launch Instagram for Kids, all right? So I don't want to get into the details of what Instagram for Kids is going to look like. Unfortunately, I don't own Facebook at a long term because there is so much drama surrounding Facebook. People saying, or politicians rather, saying that Facebook must be broken down, that this is a monopoly and stuff like that, right? So that's the reason why I have never started a long-term position in Facebook. But this is an amazing company. The valuation of Facebook is actually very cheap, relative to the valuation of the other big tech companies out there. So despite the fact that I haven't started a long-term position in this stock, I love trading Facebook, guys. So tomorrow I am going to be watching Facebook like a hawk. And with Facebook, I am going to wrap up the video. Thank you very much again for your attention. If you found value in this video, please hit that like button for me and consider subscribing to the channel. And by the way, guys, you know that I am recording these videos in 2 different languages, English and Spanish, all right? And I am recording these videos pretty much as soon as the market closes, so I don't have time to put something together before recording the videos, so I am pretty much improvising. So if you guys notice some imperfections here and there, please excuse me, all right? Because I am just improvising and having a chat with you guys about what happened from Mondays through Thursdays in the stock market, okay? That's what I am doing, and I am trying to do my best over here, okay, in this very difficult situation, as I said before, of posting stock market updates 4 days a week in 2 different languages, okay? So as I said before, if you found value in this video, please hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it yet, and please also remember to activate the notification bell so you can get our notifications in a timely manner. Please follow us on Instagram, guys, at Bilingual Stock Market. On our Instagram account, we are posting news and information on a daily basis, all right? And remember that this is the Bilingual Stock Market channel, the YouTube channel in which we talk about the stock market, and we do it in 2 different languages, English and Spanish, okay? So you can pick your preferred language. My name is Alvaro, and I will see you guys again tomorrow right after the market closes. Peace out.